My name is Ross Kemp. I am the presenter and the exec producer of Ross Kemp's Libya's Migrant Hell.
I'm Marta Shaw and I'm the director of the documentary.
The concept of the film was to show the migrant journey from the Sahara in the south to the Mediterranean coast in the north, and what migrants experience on what is now the most dangerous migrant journey in the world.
I think that there's a whole sort of cultural sort of attitude towards migration, and in Libya that is, and they are seen very much as commodities.
Historically, they have trafficked contraband, whether it be cigarettes, guns, gold, whatever it may have been in older times, but obviously human beings have now become the main source of income for those people, and I saw nothing but misery being created.
Libya is a country that's suffered so much and that has been through so much that people are sort of conditioned already to a certain amount of violence. On top of that, when you look at, I mean, what's sort of strange, Tripoli for example, what's strange there is that you think at first glance that things sort of work, you know, there are people going to work and there are sort of restaurants that are open, and then you see the cracks of huge queues at the petrol station, and this is a country that produces oil. There are queues at the bank because they're only allowed a certain amount of money every week. And then when you start talking to the people and you realise just what their daily reality is, it sort of puts everything into a certain context.
When the country's in free fall and so much money can be made illegally through smuggling, how are you going to stop that? There's no army there, there's no police force there. You know, maybe from without the borders of Libya, if you could go into Niger, but maybe, I don't know, and get a force along that border to stop people coming in. But why there is such an imbalance, you're going to see people wanting to come, and no matter how big you build a wall or how high you make a fence, I don't think you're going to stop people from coming.
What really shocked me was how shocked the migrants themselves were about the situation that they found themselves in. I don't think they were expecting for the journey to be quite so horrendous.
Information in the countries that those people are leaving, that if you embark on this journey, it's not necessarily a dream ticket. It could be the worst nightmare. And so many of those people in those camps would just go, I want to go home, I want to go home, I want to go home. They never dreamt when they saved all that money together to embark on that journey that they would be held in human bondage or pushed into sex slavery.
The people that I've spoken to who then arrive in Europe, it sort of becomes a psychological kind of trauma, because up until that point there's been the adrenaline of getting to the promised land, and then there's a sort of realisation of like, this is it, this is the promised land.